How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Papi Wolf, and today we are reviewing the One Piece manga chapter 1001. And oh my god, was this chapter good, guys? 1001 Battle of the Monsters on Onigashima. And let me just say this: it was the Battle of Monsters. Alright, so first off, guys, we start this chapter off with literally Kaido being like, damn, that hurt. This man punched me. And everybody else realizing, yo, how strong is Luffy? What kind of hockey is this guy using? But one thing that takes away from this panel that really gets me thinking is Kaido says only a select few. He says a scant few, but it's basically like his way of saying only a select few are capable of fighting me. When he says this and looks at Luffy, there are 5 other people he's thinking about who can keep up with him. Odin, of course, Whitebeard, makes sense. Roger, I mean, he did team up with Garp. Zebek, that was his captain. But Shanks is up there. Shanks has fought Kaido and has been able to keep up with him. For the fact that these are all people that have been able to hang with him even more so pushed him. That already got me excited. I was already on that one. I was already on a big one off of that. It's just so cool to see that imagery. But then we get the double teams, bro. We get both Kaido and Mama both fighting Luffy, or both coming at him. One cool thing that it definitely didn't I had to read a couple times is Luffy says he was reading the future, bro. He doesn't say I was trying to read it. He says, and I quote, "Dang it, I was reading the future and everything. It's so fast." He is seeing the future now. He's trained his hockey to the point where he can see the future. The only problem is that Kaido's way too fast. So when he sees the future, it's happening. It's wow. It's good. It is on a different level. It is definitely how do I put it? It's fun to see. I think if Luffy were to fight Katakuri right now again, the fight would be a little bit more evenly matched. Definitely. I think Luffy would still win, but it would definitely be a lot more, not just battle wills. It'll be a lot closer. And then we just get Zoro. It's not just Luffy showing up and showing out. Zoro uses Kinemon's Foxfire attack and is able to cut Prometheus in fucking half. And not even just that. We get, Law with the quick save with the shambles. And then we get this cute little, we get this fun little thing between, the captains. We get Luffy Kid and Trafalgar Law kind of fighting about, who's the bigger badass and shit. So it's hella dope to see, it's dope and funny to see that they're all kind of the same person, because when the blast is coming at them, they don't shake, they just stand straight and wait for it. But then they all get hit, so Zoro's the only one who's like, yo, what are y'all doing? But then we even get Zoro kind of have a little thing, and with Killer, where they're like, bro, let's be real, if I had my blades on me, that fight we had, it would have been different. And Zoro was like, yeah, bro, whatever you say, bro, let's just be real. And they both go attack Kaido, bro. They both go at him, and Kaido's like, oh, they do damage. They do not enough damage than Luffy did, but they do enough to the point where Zoro's like, okay, I see where I messed up. I gotta put more energy into the Enma. But nonetheless, Killer and Zoro together were able to at least push Kaido. These are not small feats, people. They might not be doing damage, but they're hanging with emperors, bruh. That's no small feat. I'm trying to contain myself for this chapter, guys, but it is, dude. Oh, it is another level. It is another level that these guys are fighting on. I can't wait for this to be animated, because this already feels so high paced for me. I was just reading this, I gotta reread this 3 more times for me to process everything. But then we get through the big 3, aka Luffy, Trafalgar Law, and Kid, and they're charging up their big attacks too. You got the what is it? The Punk Rotten Vice, the Kongun, and the what do you call it? The special, the delivery of surgical. Like they have them all doing their special moves, basically, and they literally charge Kaido with that. And Kaido gives them the biggest compliment I've ever seen. Remember, Kaido's the biggest, was the world's strongest beast, the world's strongest creature, but he calls them all monsters. He says each of these captains are monsters in their own right. This is the first time I think Kaido's ever had to be in like in a fight other than the Scabbards. I think the Scabbards could hang with Kaido, but I think this is the first time he's like, "Yo, this is not a hang type of fight. This is gonna be a fight. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but I'm not saying I'm gonna lose either. Like, kind of shit." But like, God, dude, oh my lord, was it great to see like all these three hit them with the move. Only for like Kaido to just go full on dragon, and for Big Mama to be like, "Yo, let's do this, Kaido, let's do this." And the ending panel, guys, like Jesus, seeing these two giant titans versus these three, like, or it's more five, but you know what I mean. It's five, like supernovas. Like the imagery's fucking amazing. It looks like an uphill battle. This literally looks like it's gonna be like the biggest fight in One Piece to date. Like Katakuri versus Luffy, amazing solo fight. But this one, this is an ensemble piece, guys. I don't know how Oda does this. I don't know how Oda goes from chapter 1000, which was just impactful in a sense of like progression and like atmosphere, to 1001, where like this is something else. Like I feel like he should have put both of these together. If you put both of these together, I would have been like on the edge of my seat waiting for like next week, because dude, this ends with Kaido saying whoever wins is that closer to becoming king of the pirates. Bruh. Oh my god, y'all, I couldn't contain myself, man. This shit was fucking lit. I was out here like, fucking Luffy, bro, he's fucking getting put damage. Like what all these people got on him? They got nothing on him. Oh my lord, guys, this chapter is so cool. Luffy's advanced a lot. Like this whole fight is gonna give him a power boost too. Like not really, but in a sense of experience, Luffy is gonna be on a whole different level after this. So will Kid and Trafalgar Law and Zoro and Killer, of course, but Luffy's still leading the race in this one, man. Like in my opinion, he's definitely shot above Kid and Law in this. Law is still tricky. Law's probably number 2. Kid and Raw Power still number 2 as well, but it's they're both fighting for that spot. Altogether, ooh, I gotta catch my breath for this. This one was crazy. But altogether, this chapter, straight out, I'm not gonna lie with you. I'm not gonna cap with you guys. This is 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10 chapter. It feels short. It really does. I think it was only like what, like 17 panels. Honestly, 17 panels or 16 panels. But look, okay, I'll be a little bit more real. I'll give this like a 9.5 out of 10. It just felt a little short. I'm being generous. Like I'm hurting myself by putting this at a 9.5 out of 10. I really want to give it a 10. I just think this was amazing. If you had combined this with last week's chapter, the chapter 1000, honestly, that would have been 13 out of 10. That would have been beyond my expectations. But this being a standalone right after chapter 1000, I'm definitely giving this like a 9.5 out of 10. It's short, but it definitely hits home to these points, bro. It definitely hits home to these points. I mean, we've got like confirmation that Shanks has fought Kaido and has actually been able to hang with him. We know that of course we knew that Roger, Whitebeard, and Zebek and Odin have all hung with Kaido, but to hear like get confirmation in a sense that Shanks is one person who's also put the hands on him and hurt him. Oof. To see Killer and Zoro like throwing hands at Kaido, see Zoro using Foxfire, like bruh, like oh my lord, bruh, you got Killer using a mech suit, basically like a junkyard mech suit, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. All I know is next week's episode, I don't even know what's gonna happen. I feel like Big Mom and Kaido are gonna put some damage out. It's gonna get really bad. I feel like this fight's gonna be probably like at least, I want to say at least like 6 chapters at most. I don't know how long this fight's gonna go. I feel like we're gonna like have this fight, get a little bit more next week, then probably jump into the crew fights, and then flip flop here and there. But oh my god, guys, this chapter was amazing. Read it for yourself again. I've read this chapter at least 3 or 4 times already because this ending panel, I'm already showing it, of like the supernovas versus the emperors, is fantastic. I want like a colored piece of this, like to hang in my room, because of how dope this actually really looks. Oh my lord, guys. Anyways, this is your boy Poppy Wolf. I'm gonna see you guys next week because we need to see this chapter. Oh wait, what's the next week's chapter is gonna be? Is yeah, it's January 31st. We're gonna read that. I should be back from my vacation. So we're gonna jump right into that episode. Or I mean, we're gonna jump right into that chapter when it comes out, y'all. You already know. Peace out. This is your boy. Laters.